cut me with a good shot, but I stood on my feet. I don't know where this whole narrative of like someone turned my lights off.
In a shocking turn of events, Daniel Dubois has made headlines by leaking footage of his recent sparring session with Anthony Joshua. At first glance, the video seems like routine training content, but a closer examination reveals a different story. The footage shows a helpless Joshua being knocked down not once, but 3 times. While being floored once in sparring might be understandable,
people have come out and said that, nah, nothing happened. But anyway, look, people say what they say. With me, there's always been like an inch that makes a mile. But
multiple knockdowns are considered deeply humiliating for a fighter of Joshua's caliber. Dubois, buoyed by his performance, has boldly suggested that Joshua should retire from boxing altogether. This incident is just the latest chapter in the heated rivalry between Dubois and Joshua. Recently, tensions have been high, but Dubois' newfound confidence is particularly intriguing.
I'm not saying that he has a chance to do it on September 21st, because what you speak is sometimes what comes into existence. For fighting, I won't let anyone manhandle me.
He believes he is the superior fighter, a conviction that has grown stronger since his remarkable performance against Joshua. Despite feeling insecure due to frequent comparisons with Joshua, Dubois managed to hold his own, and then some, knocking Joshua down 3 times, a feat that no other boxer has achieved in a single session. Dubois' performance has left an indelible mark, showcasing his skill and power. It's an impressive accomplishment, even in a sparring session, and it's no surprise that Dubois is feeling incredibly proud. Knocking down a champion like Joshua 3 times is significant, providing a huge morale boost and solidifying Dubois' belief in his capabilities. Anthony Joshua, however, has downplayed the significance of the knockdowns. In a confident interview, Joshua suggested that Dubois merely scratched him, implying that Dubois' success was more about luck than skill. He expressed disappointment over the public's reaction to the leaked footage, but remained unfazed by the criticism. Joshua is determined to redeem himself, asserting that the version of him that Dubois faced in sparring is not the one that will show up for their upcoming fight. Joshua's resolve is evident. He aims to prove that when their fight takes place on September 21st, the world will see a different, more formidable version of him. He acknowledges the public perception but remains confident that Dubois will face a relentless force in the ring, not the fighter who struggled during their sparring session. Joshua's unwavering belief in his abilities suggests a fierce battle ahead. Joe Joyce, the only other man to have defeated Dubois in the ring, has given his former opponent the edge in the upcoming fight. Joyce, who is preparing to face Derek Chisora, acknowledges the punching power of both Dubois and Joshua, but believes Dubois has the advantage. Joyce's endorsement carries weight, given his first-hand experience in the ring with Dubois. He recognizes the strengths of both fighters but thinks Dubois' recent performance and current form give him the upper hand. Joyce, speaking to Queensberry's YouTube channel, expressed his hopes that Dubois would knock out Joshua, paving the way for a rematch between them. Joyce's optimism about his prospects of returning to world title contention underscores the high stakes involved in the Dubois-Joshua showdown. Dubois promoter Frank Warren has also weighed in, praising Dubois for his exceptional power and progress in his career. Warren has confidently asserted that Dubois hits harder than Joshua, emphasizing Dubois' knockout capabilities. According to Warren, if Dubois lands a keen shot, he will knock Joshua out. This endorsement is a significant boost for Dubois, who has worked hard to prove himself in the highly competitive heavyweight division. Warren's commendation extends beyond Dubois' punching power. He admires Dubois for his bravery and resolve, particularly in facing and defeating undefeated opponents. Dubois' impressive knockout ratio, 95.24% with 20 knockouts out of 21 victories, places him at the top of the list among top-ranked heavyweights. This statistic bolsters Warren's claims and highlights Dubois' potential to dominate the division. Alexander Usyk, who has defeated both Joshua and Dubois, offers a unique perspective on the upcoming clash. Usyk, who claimed the unified heavyweight titles from Joshua and successfully defended them against Dubois, believes that Joshua remains a level above Dubois. Despite this, Usyk's experience and success against both fighters make his opinion particularly insightful. Usyk's victories over Joshua and Dubois have cemented his status as one of the top fighters in the division. His belief that Joshua is superior to Dubois adds another layer of intrigue to the upcoming fight. Usyk's experience in defeating both fighters provides a benchmark for assessing their strengths and weaknesses. As the fight approaches, the boxing world is buzzing with anticipation. Dubois' sparring session with Joshua has set the stage for what promises to be a thrilling showdown. Both fighters have something to prove. Dubois, that he is ready to step up and dominate the division, and Joshua, that he is still the force to be reckoned with. The leaked footage has not only showcased Dubois' abilities, but also reignited the debate about who is the superior fighter. With endorsements from the likes of Joe Joyce and Frank Warren, Dubois enters the fight with significant momentum. However, Joshua's determination and experience cannot be underestimated. The upcoming fight on September 21st will be a critical moment for both fighters. For Dubois, it's an opportunity to solidify his place among the top heavyweights. For Joshua, it's a chance to redeem himself and prove that he still has what it takes to be a champion. In the world of boxing, rivalries and intense competition are par for the course. The Dubois-Joshua showdown is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated fights in recent memory. With high stakes and significant implications for both fighters' careers, the boxing world will be watching closely to see who emerges victorious. As the fight date approaches, fans and critics alike will continue to debate and speculate. Will Dubois' newfound confidence and power be enough to overcome Joshua? Or will Joshua's experience and determination lead him to victory? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: the Dubois-Joshua fight is set to be an unforgettable clash. Anthony Joshua, born on October 15, 1989, in Watford, England, emerged from a modest background to become one of boxing's most marketable and talented fighters. Joshua's journey began relatively late, starting his boxing career at 18. Despite the late start, he quickly made a name for himself in the amateur ranks. His most significant amateur achievement was winning the gold medal in the super heavyweight division at the 2012 London Olympics. This victory catapulted him into the spotlight and set the stage for his professional career. Joshua turned professional in 2013, signing with Matchroom Boxing under the guidance of promoter Eddie Hearn. His early career was marked by a series of knockout victories, demonstrating his power and athleticism. Joshua's rise through the heavyweight ranks was meteoric, and by 2016, he captured his first major title, the IBF Heavyweight Championship, by defeating Charles Martin in the second round. In 2017, Joshua faced one of the most significant challenges of his career when he fought Wladimir Klitschko, a bout that many consider one of the greatest heavyweight fights in recent history. Held at Wembley Stadium in front of 90,000 fans, Joshua was knocked down in the sixth round, but displayed remarkable resilience to come back and stop Klitschko in the 11th round, adding the WBA and IBO titles to his IBF belt. Joshua continued to dominate the division, defending his titles against top contenders such as Carlos Takam, Joseph Parker, and Alexander Povetkin. His victory over Parker in 2018 was particularly notable, as it saw Joshua go the distance for the first time in his career, showcasing his ability to box effectively over 12 rounds.